Hey everybody, how you doing? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Got a video here for you, December the 18th, 2020. It's all about Royal Caribbean. The marketing department of Royal Caribbean, they are working overtime to find ways to keep this cruise line going. Thank you, all of you, for following my channel, subscribing to Traveling with Bruce, and supporting me through PayPal donations and becoming sponsor members of this channel, visiting my RedBubble store. All the links are down below. Thank you. All right, Royal Caribbean, like anyone else, they are not sailing right now with paying passengers. Have not had paying passengers since March of 2020. Likely will not have paying passengers until the summer of 2021. We're all waiting for the vaccine to be fully distributed, and we need a big percentage of the population inoculated before we really think we can travel again. There are strong rumors that there will be no international flights available for passengers unless they've been vaccinated. When we do start cruising, these are the people right here that the cruise lines are targeting. They want them back. The folks that are 50 and older have the money, they've got the time, and they love to go cruising. One of the big realities of cruising, though, keep this one in mind: for every 100 men on a cruise ship, there are 122 women. Females outnumber males when it comes to cruising across virtually all age groups. And women are the ones who make the decision what cabin we're going to get, what amenities we're going to have, balcony or no, what kind of balcony class, and likely the decisions also are made by women with regard to shore excursions, especially when children are involved, what kind of perks we're going to get on the cruise. Now, the cruise lines, they know all this. They know that these suites right here are an easy sell. They are literally sold out for every cruise. It's almost unheard of that a cruise ship leaves a dock and these suites are empty. It's almost unheard of. These are almost always spoken for. Once a passenger, couples and whatever, families have been in these, they book them again and again and again. They find a way to get the money together, and they take the cruise in a luxury suite like this. Double layer, 2 decks. My goodness, how nice is that? Now, the folks at Royal Caribbean, they know the stats. They know that big money comes from their passengers that are over 50. The real big money comes from their passengers that are 60 and older. The folks that are 60 and older, they're the ones who are the big spenders, and the cruise lines all know this, including Royal Caribbean. The problem is that as each day goes by and each week goes by, each month goes by, a certain percentage of cruisers 60 and older will never cruise again. They either pass due to age, health conditions, economic things happen, things change. And so as each year goes by, 5 or more % of the customers that the cruise lines have that are 60 and older don't cruise again, and they must be replaced. Of course, in the last 9 months now, new passengers have not been replaced, or old passengers, I should say, with new passengers because of the virus. And so the cruise lines are not trying to sell cruises to non-cruisers. They're trying to market future cruises to their existing clientele. They know that when they restart, they'll only start with a fraction of their ships. They know they're going to be on restricted capacities anyway, and so they're just going to market to their existing clientele, the easiest group to convince to come on back, because they know they can really only accommodate half of them anyway, and that'll fill their ships up for probably the first, say, 6 months to a year. The trick of it is, though, it'll probably will have been a year and a half for a lot of people since they've taken their last cruise, and that's assuming their last cruise was in March. A lot of us haven't had a cruise since 2019, and for some of us, it might be 2 years since we've been on a cruise ship. And if we're 65, now, that means we were 63 then. If we're 75, it was 73. Some of us know we can't go back on a cruise ship because in the last 2 years, our health has deteriorated, or our physical capacity, or whatever has changed. And that's just the way life works. More women than men, though, will cruise. That is a guaranteed fact. And the cruise lines are targeting their advertising to the female clientele. They know that once the females are on board these ships, they're the ones who go to the spa more often than the guys. They're the ones who pamper themselves more than the guys. And they've got the dough. And that is really the bottom line. I also read something about how in the last 5 years, the group of passengers, former passengers, 65 to 74, from 2014 to 2019, they dropped 15% in the number of bookings they were making. And that is because the baby boomers are aging out. And they were convinced to cruise back in the 90s and the 2000s. Now in 2020, they're getting too old to continue. And so the demographics are working against the cruise ships for the older passengers. But that's life. Time passes. There is no mercy. But to get things going, they'll go after their former clients first and fill the ships up as quickly as possible. Other news from Royal Caribbean. The future cruise credit information has come out. This is interesting. It was up until a couple days ago that if you had a future cruise credit, you had to get it going, get it used fairly quickly. Now they're saying you can use your future cruise credit till April the 30th, 2022. Now, you have to use it and sail by then. So that is from now, December 2020, that is about 16 months or so. But if you can't get on the ship until at least next September, something tells me they're going to have to extend this date from April 2022 to December 2022 to give future cruise credit holders a chance to use their cruise credits. Now, anyone who does have a future cruise credit with Royal Caribbean, for every $1 you've given the cruise line in a deposit or a fare, you have $1.25 to use going forward. The price of cruises going forward, that's anyone's guess, of course. But at the moment, that's the deal regarding the future cruise credit. We all want to go. We can't wait. Those of us who are cruise addicts, we want to be in a pool like this at sunset, enjoying a beautiful view and knowing that after about half an hour in the water here and a little time on that lounger down there, we're going to go back to our cabins and we're going to have a shower and get freshened up and get dressed, and go out for a wonderful dinner on board a cruise ship with friends, family, and maybe take a walk around the deck a little bit, get some fresh air, pop over to the casino, throw in a couple of dollars into the slot machine and try to get lucky, or catch a show, maybe get an after-dinner drink. Oh, don't you miss it? I miss it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you following me. Thanks for supporting this channel by subscribing, making PayPal donations. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Also, those of you who've been becoming sponsor members of this channel, can't thank you enough. Thank you for the 33-cent a day commitment you're making to become a sponsor member and joining me live twice a week for sponsor member shows and getting yourself a postcard from Creston and TWB. We'll keep you posted on developments, everybody. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.